Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
A beautiful Labor Day in this area. Clear skies, sunshine, not a lot to worry about if you're firing up the grill this evening. But it looks a little soggy for all the kids in Minnesota who are returning to classes tomorrow. Hutch is here now with the forecast. Hutch?
Thanks so much, Andrea. That is right. We have a few isolated thunder showers in our west central Minnesota counties. Other than that, a few high clouds here in the Southern Valley, abundant sunshine up north. Notice that in parts of southern Canada, a little weather wiggle working its way in our general direction. Late tonight, strong thunderstorm development out in the western Dakotas is expected. They could have some hail and damaging wind out there. Then the storms trek our way in the overnight. But good news is that it doesn't arrive until after midnight. The likelihood of any severe in our area, not too great. We could see some hail. We could see some gusty winds as we go through the wee hours of the morning. So enjoy your cloud-filled evening with temperatures generally near 70 degrees as we get close to bedtime. All in all, a pretty fair close to your Labor Day. It does not look stormy for the remainder of the work week. I'll have details on a pretty tranquil period of weather here in just a few minutes.
Okay, thanks, Hutch.
You bet.
And make sure you can get the forecast when you need it. The latest version of the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app. You can download it for free so you don't miss important alerts. Just search VNL Weather in your app store. A local mom took to Facebook in hopes of finding her daughter's car that was stolen outside their home last night. Inside that NDSU student's car, over $500 worth of college textbooks, a parking pass, and an art kit, along with other random items totaling over $1,100. Tonight on Valley News Live at 6, hear from the victim who says she just wants her stuff back. Cleanup is underway after a car came crashing into a business along 25th Street in Fargo this morning. Fargo police say it happened around 7 at the intersection of 7th Avenue and 25th Street North. Two vehicles crashed, causing one to go smashing into the United Power Equipment building. Authorities say 3 people have minor injuries and at least 1 person was taken to a hospital. It's unknown at this time what caused the crash. It's a case of distracted driving. A young man was taken to the hospital after he was distracted by what authorities are calling a phone or something electronic while on the road. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says the crash happened before 4 p.m. Sunday on Highway 2, just west of Lakota. 21-year-old Hunter Hansen of New Rockford was driving a truck west on the highway when he came up to 47-year-old Jason Sorleen of Lakota, also heading west. Authorities say Hansen was distracted by an electronic device and didn't see Sorleen turning off the highway into a driveway. Hansen then rear-ended Sorleen's truck, and that's when both of the trucks hit the ditch. Sorleen had 3 other passengers in his truck. 2 of them were children. No one in that truck was hurt, but Hansen is now facing distracted driving charges. A 48-year-old man is listed in critical condition after authorities say he was violently assaulted after leaving the Minnesota State Fair. The Pioneer Press confirmed that Mike Donnelly was assaulted early Saturday morning. Donnelly says he and his friend were walking by a house party when words were exchanged with another man. That's when he was allegedly attacked from behind and his head was stomped on. He was quickly rushed to a hospital where he's in critical condition. Police have not released the suspect's name. Fire has destroyed a Minnesota lake cabin and killed a cat that was trapped inside. Take a look at the damage. The fire was spotted around 4:30 yesterday afternoon by a boater on Rose Lake near Vergas. The owner of the cabin and her renter were both gone at the time. Investigators are still looking for the cause of the fire. A special story on this Labor Day about giving. It's a story about a football team that went out of its way to add a special member. Our Valley News team's Maddie Gelseth went to Perham, Minnesota to talk to the Yellow Jackets. And tonight she has our story.
From the football team, Q.
It's one thing to be a Yellow Jacket here at Perham High School.
And that one's yours.
But it's another thing altogether when the football team invites you to be one of them.
It's really nice. It feels comfy. It means a lot to me.
A Letterman's jacket complete with patches, his name, and a whole lot of Perham pride. Quentin Schumacher was diagnosed with cerebral palsy when he was 6 months old. His diagnosis didn't stop him from making it to every game. Whether it was volleyball or football, Quentin was in the stands cheering on his peers.
He shows up to games. He's always first one there. He's always cheering loud.
That's why the football team pitched in $3 each to buy Quentin his very own Letterman's jacket.
We really wanted him to feel that he was included in our team. You know, maybe he's not suiting up in the pads with us, but he is part of the group with us.
The football team said they wanted to show Quentin how important he is to them and the school. And this is just one thing they could do to pay him back for his support over the years.
Everybody knows who Quentin is. Everybody knows just how special he is to everyone else in that school.
Quentin's mom, Laura Sundberg, said this jacket means more to Q than the team will ever know.
It speaks volumes of not only the kids, but this amazing, phenomenal community and Perm Pride.
Quentin says he'll be wearing the Letterman's jacket every day, cheering on his teammates. Reporting for Valley News Live, I'm Eddie Joseph.
Perm will be playing its conference game against Detroit Lakes this Friday in DL. Quentin will be at that game cheering on his teammates. The start of the school year may well be a bit of an adventure when it comes to getting into or out of Moorhead High. School officials sent out an email to parents asking for them to plan for delays. With construction underway on the long talked about underpass at 20th and 21st Street. And to help alleviate traffic issues, administrators are asking students to carpool or ride the bus if possible. Due to construction, there currently is no outlet to the south parking lot, so parents are being asked to drop off students on the north side of Moorhead High. Also, there are lane closures both north and south of the construction zone. You're advised to use Highway 10 and 12th Avenue South as detour routes and allow yourself extra time to get through the work zone. The underpass project is expected to take about 2 years to complete. We may have slipped into the fall season, but the construction season is far from over. In fact, in West Fargo, some new projects are getting underway that will mean some bridge closures on the city's southwest side. The bridge over the Cheyenne Diversion Channel at 40th Street will be shut down tomorrow. It'll remain closed until next Monday. Crews will be installing guardrails to make the bridges more safe. And then next week, work moves to the 21st Avenue West Bridge. And the following week, the bridge at 32nd Avenue will close. West Fargo officials say you should plan for delays and congestion during the morning and evening commutes. While many of you are enjoying a day off, there are more than a few people who are not, who are working. Among them, people sworn to do what they can to keep you safe. And so today, a national restaurant chain is trying to make this day of labor a bit more palatable for some first responders. The team at the Olive Garden is honoring some Fargo firefighters with their unique take on Italian delicacies, like fettuccine Alfredo and spaghetti and meatballs.
I just want to thank the first responder for trying to protect us and keep us safe.
Our work schedule, we are away from family, everything else on holidays where everybody else gets to spend it with their families. We're here with our other families.
The special thank you lunch is quite a tradition for the folks at Olive Garden. They have been honoring first responders with the gift of food on Labor Day for 17 years. With pumpkin spice lattes and fall decorations on display, it's hard not to get excited for the fall season. An easy way that you can get into the spirit is by creating your own homemade jams and apple butters. These jams not only require, only require fruit of your choice, water, and chia seeds. After you microwave the fruit and water, the chia seeds will absorb into a gel. And if you have some crab apples lying in your backyard, they're perfect for creating apple butter. Simply boil the apples, stems and all, and then once they're soft, mash them and add cinnamon and maple syrup for flavor. Even though Labor Day typically means the end of summer, the Minnesota tourism industry is celebrating a strong summer season. A survey done by over 200 Minnesota lodging businesses like hotels and campgrounds shows summer revenue was up about 50% compared to last year. In fact, a majority of these businesses rated their current financial health as growing. And just because summer is coming to an end, it doesn't mean the tourism will. Fall is Minnesota's second busiest travel season, especially to check out seasonal festivals and enjoy the state parks and trails. And if you're celebrating the Labor Day holiday by checking out the latest sales, we know of some of the best deals going on for the day. Whirlpool dishwashers are 43% off today, and an Insignia Smart TV is about 27% off. And if you want to get ready for the first NFL game of the season, NFL jerseys are 33% off today.